This is the start of a new weekly reading vlog, but it's Tuesday, October 22nd. If you saw my last reading vlog, you know that I completely failed. Capital F-A-I-L. Failed. Spookathon. I don't know what happened. I blame it on school, but I actually blame it on sleep. But it's okay. I just got out of work. I'm picking up my little brother-in-law. I have a good like 10 or 15 minutes before he gets out, so I think I'm gonna just read a little bit of my book and go home. I'm tired, but I have to go pick up my son. But the plan for this week is to finish this baby, The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. I am on page 156. This book, I think, is about like 500, maybe 400 pages. Let me check. It's 425 pages. So I definitely want to read at least 200 to 300 pages, or just finish the book by Sunday. But I also have midterms this week at school, and I have regular homework. So hopefully, let's cross my finger that I finish this book. And then I also want to get to The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones. I think that's the name of the author. When I get home, I'll show you how the book looks like. It's the Owl Crate special edition, like white cover. And I'll tell you a little bit about it as well once we get home. But The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh is a vampire story in the 1800s. We follow Celine. She is the main character, and she ends up in New Orleans after something happens to her and her life in France. And we get to see what her life in New Orleans turns out to be. She meets a character that is a little bit cockish, makes you hate them and love them at the same time. But I'm excited. I'm super excited. I haven't gotten to the middle, like the meat stuff in this book, so I'm hoping I get to that soon. But yeah, I'm gonna read. I'll see you guys at the house. I shall see you. Some lady just walked by that I just seen walk by before. Had a moment, my bad. But I shall see you at the house. Bye, guys. What's up, guys? So remember how I told you I was gonna tell you when I'm home, you know, that good plan? Well, it's Wednesday, October 23rd, I think. Yeah, something like that. So I totally failed that part. Yesterday I had a rough day at work. It was very, very long. It was a rough day. So then once I did everything that I had to do for the day, I got home and I was super tired, and then I had to work on my midterm project that was due today. I had to finish it up yesterday, and that took me into about like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I really couldn't read yesterday. I read a couple pages. I think I got to like page, I think it was like 170 something in The Beautiful. See, I'm gonna stop setting goals for myself for reading, because I feel like I stress myself out trying to be like, yeah, I'm gonna finish this book this week. Huh? JK. So I can't take out this book out of here. Maybe if I take this out. There we go. I was at 158. Now I'm on page 175. So I read a couple pages yesterday. I want to read some more today, but I'm here to give you what I promised you, and that is the look at the bone houses. So this is another book that I want to get into this week. So I think I want to start like 50 pages on it just to get it started, and then hopefully I can get more than 50 pages in there this week. But I really want to finish this. I really want to finish this one. Like, really want to finish it. Actually, I don't, because the sequel isn't out yet, so I'm like high-key a little sad if I finish it. But it's all good. Oh, so on Monday this week, my owl crate came in. You would probably see that video before this one goes up, because this one will go up, let's say, a little bit later than this one, than the owl crate one. So I can show you what was in my owl crate. First of all, I'm wearing one of the things that came in there, and that was the Lunar Chronicles pendant necklace that was in there. This was one of my favorites in that box. And then we got a book tin. You see my collection up there? Yeah. We got a book tin. This is based off the Illuminate Files. Whoa. By Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. And it has a couple of quotes on here. We have a quote in the front, a quote in the back, and then a quote on the inside. And then in the box, we also got, this is the velvety pouch that the necklace came in, but we also got a sticker for Mary Lou's Warcross, or is based off of that. And it says, everything's science fiction is, rewind. Everything's science fiction until someone makes a science fact. You are very right about that, Mary Lou. And then we got some Saga bookmarks. This I don't even want to use them. I don't want to take them out the package, but I'm going to. Yeah. And then these were the pens for the month. We have like a little radio and a cassette player, I should say, and some headphones. And then the top one is like some hearts with some red hearts, like a black, like jagged looking cliff or something like that. I don't know. But those are the pins for the books that we got, since we got 2 books this month. Put that away. Oh, let me show you the thing before I show you the books. This was the little spoiler card. You gotta love the cat. You gotta love the cat. This girl. That font is life right there, let me tell you. In the back, Dawn of a New World, and we have those spoiler warnings and all that good stuff. I'll go down slowly for you if you want to pause it. Alright. And the first book we got was Crier's War by Nina Varela. I can't wait to read this. This is supposed to be a queer adventure. So I'm hoping to love it. I seen Boston Read Books read it, and she loved it, so hopefully I will as well. And then the main book, the one that got the cover different. I didn't know it was different. I saw, I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw it in a different color, so I'm guessing this is a different color. But this is I Hope You Get This Message by Faraz Rishi. Sorry if I said that wrong. But this one I never heard of until I saw Books and Lala have it, and she read the synopsis, and I was like, sounds like a pretty good book. And by the way, I know Cryers were supposed to be a lovers. I know it says in the in the book, it says impossible love between two girls, one human, one maid, a love that could birth a revolution. That sounds good. That sounds good. It sounds good to me, I should say. But what I wanted to show you for, I hope you get this message, is it without the dust jacket. It's beautiful. Look at it. It's like, what is that, binary type of 011000. It's so cool. And I'm guessing this is supposed to be contemporary. I know the inside it says 7 days, 7 days, the earth might end in 7 days. Nice. And I'm guessing this is about aliens and stuff and all that good stuff. I'm just taking a guess because I don't even know what the book is about, but I'm excited to read it. And then, so I think I might read those next month. Keyword is think, because I don't even know if I'm going to get through all of my October TBR. Because I am wonderful. Oh, yeah. But I also went to the library and I got Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I've been putting this off for like 5 months now. And I've told myself, like, I have to read it. I have to read it. I've heard so much good stuff about it. I think it's kind of like, I heard it's Game of Thrones meets the Hunger Games, I think it was, that someone told me it was. But it's supposed to be really good. The main character's wife gets kidnapped, and then he has to go into a different cast of, like well, he's in the lowest caste, I think, of this world, and then he has to go to invade the higher caste and like get revenge or something like that. But I'm excited. But guess what I have to do? I have to go pick up the boys. So I have to head out and go pick up the boys. And then that's usually when I get some reading done. So I'll probably read some of the beautiful. See if I can get like another like 50 pages. If I get at least 50 to 100 pages read, then I'll start the bone houses. That's the plan, at least. Oh, but the bone houses is I forgot to tell you guys about it. It's supposed to be a horror story. It involves gravediggers and these two characters who have to go on an adventure. And the actual bone houses are the people that don't stay dead. Like, they come back. I know there's an event that happens, and all of a sudden in their home there's like way more bone houses that come. So that's all I know. But the main reason I want to read this book is I want to use this bookmark. It's so cute. Like, I want it. that was my cool. That was my cute. But so I'm gonna go pick up the boys. I have to plan out some YouTube videos for you guys and read. So I'll see you guys in the next update. See ya. Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Friday, October 25th. I didn't vlog yesterday. My son got really sick, so I had to pick him up from school. He didn't go to school today either, so it is, I believe, let me check. It is 4:38 p.m. I spent most of the morning doing some stuff. I did some reading. I know at the beginning of the week I was like at page 178 of The Beautiful. I am currently on page 223. I'm going to read a little bit more, but I wanted to come on here and update you guys. Do you like my bookshelf? Don't worry, a bookshelf tour will come soon. But other than that, my plan is to read a little bit. My husband doesn't get out of work until like about 6 o'clock, so I still got some time to read. And then after I read this, I might pick up, where is it? One of those books over there. I read A Curse of Dark and Lonely, so I might pick up The Moon Houses or my best friend's Exorcism. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. I've seen today I've been in the book shopping mood, so I've been like on Amazon and Thrift Books, and I'm like tempted to buy some books, but I'm like telling myself no. I want to buy, I think it's called The Chilling Effects. I'll put the cover up here so you guys can see it. The author of The City of Brass, she posted something on her Instagram about it, and it made me want to read it even more, and I'm thinking about getting that one. And then I'm thinking about getting Leviathan Wakes, I think it's the Expanse series by James Corey, I think it is. I want to get that one too. I want to read those books before I see the series. So the series looks freaking amazing, and it has a couple of actors that I am like, yes. But I'm gonna get to reading a couple more pages. I want to see if I can get to page 300, and if I can get to 300, that will be amazing. I'll see you in a little bit, guys. Bye. Hey guys, sorry for the lighting. It's like really late, but I did it. I finished it. I finished The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. I'm like speechless. Like I'm like lost for words right now. Like the ending was, oh, it was freaking ridiculous. I can't wait for the second one to come out. Like I'm so excited for the second one to come out. This is an amazing book. If you need that paranormal romance in your life, and the angst and the creepiness and like the surprise twist, this is definitely the book for you. I am so glad I picked it up and I read it. Oh, but I'm so sad that I finished it. I'm sad now. So I'm gonna go to bed. And tomorrow I'll pick up The House of Bones, I think. Or maybe I'll pick something else up. It depends. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Bye. What's up, guys? Today is Saturday, October 27th. It is 9:08 p.m. Uh, I spent most of my day today doing some homework and getting everything done. I had about 7 or 8 things to do for my classes. But yesterday I didn't vlog much because I worked from 6 to 2. And then after work I came home and got ready so we can go to Fright Fest in Six Flags. My son was still not feeling well, so when I got home, made sure that he was feeling good, and he got dressed up as Spider-Man to go to Fright Fest. And then we were at Fright Fest till about like 11 o'clock. And by the time I got home, I was like super asleep. I didn't read anything. I tried to read in the car heading over there, but I was like falling asleep. But Fright Fest was fun. I managed to take like one video where we were in front of the Batman. But the rest of the stuff I was too like paranoid and too like what is it, jittery? I was too anxious. Trying to figure out if like the next employee was gonna pop up and like scare me and stuff. I hate feeling that way, like somebody's about to get me. But I wanted to come in, kind of like wrap up the week, and so like that tomorrow I'll start fresh in a new reading vlog for you guys. So let's talk about the books. I managed to finish one book this week, and that was The Beautiful by Jadereads. I started on Monday on page 174 and then finished it off, which leads me, which this book is 425 pages, so that's a lot of reading. And now I can give you like a proper synopsis of this. So this book is the 1870s New Orleans. So we have a lot of, you could say, segregation, kind of, where like if you're of a different culture or a different society or anything like that, it's very hard for you to get certain positions, and that is brought up in the book a lot, so that's why I'm stating it right now. But we follow Celine. Celine has gotten on a boat to come to New Orleans from France. Something happened in France where she had to leave and come to New Orleans, and when she gets to New Orleans, one thing leads to another, and she meets a couple people, and she meets a man. And once she meets this particular group of people, things begin to happen, and the action happens, and now we're trying to figure out who's behind some killings in New Orleans, and we find out about the whole, like, we found a little bit of the magic system that Jadereads uses in this one, and we find out about the Inhumans or the Inhumanes. So I'll leave it at that. The less you know about this book, the better. This book was amazing. I know you probably already saw the clip of me like beyond speechless when I finished it, because I was like, ugh. I didn't want to finish it. Like, I did not want to finish it at all. So I did end up finishing it. Like, I think it was, I want to say like 2 in the morning. I think like 1 or 2 in the morning when I finished it. It was really late. I was like half asleep, half tired when I took the clip. But I did it. And then once I finished it Friday night, The Bone Houses was the next book that I picked up, and I'm on page 28. So for not vlogging much on Saturday because I was busy, I did get some pages read in between like all the busyness. And this book is about grave diggers and magic and like horror and these things called the bone houses, which are undead dead people. So the dead come and rise again. And the main character's name is Rin. And Rin's father was a gravedigger who would go into this forest to get like berries and food and supplies for his family. His daughter Rin and his son would walk up to a certain length of the forest and would stop there, But one day, Rin decides to go a little bit forward, and that's when she makes her first bone house. After that, her father decides to teach her about his job and teach her about why these bone houses come out of the dead and that type of reasoning. I don't want to tell you too much because then it's going to spoil the book. But so far, it's looking like a good book. It's about 4 stars. I do mesh with the writing style. It is very like nice to read. It is easy to read. I haven't gotten confused yet. We met another character. I don't know if he's important to the story. His name is Ellis. He's a map maker. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. But hopefully I can read a little bit more tonight, I should say. I want to read at least like maybe 50 or 60 more pages. So if I can do that, I'll be good. If I can get to page 100, or actually more like, what's the next chapter? 109, which is about that much. That'll be great, because then after that, I could do another 100. This book is not that long. This book is only like 331 pages. So I could, if I can do 100 pages each day before the 31st, I think I can finish this by November, which would be good, which would mean 3 books out of my October TBR done. Which is kind of bad because I had like 5 books, but it's alright. We'll talk about that in the October wrap up. I think that's it. I'm going to read. I wanted to come up here and give you guys an update of all my reading, let you guys know how everything went, let you guys know that this reading vlog thing, I have to get used to it. But I'll see you guys next week in the next reading vlog.